No door, no wall, just ancient stone and the flicker of firelight on damp surfaces. Somewhere deeper in, the whispers grew louder. Not angry, more like chanting, ritualistic. Hundreds of voices repeating something I couldn't quite understand, but it scraped at my sanity like nails on bone. I moved forward. I had no choice. The walls were etched with symbols, crude figures with hollow eyes and twisted arms. Some were scratched in with fingernails. Others looked fresher, still red. Then I saw them. Children, dozens of them, lining the corridor, standing still. Their eyes were covered in dirty cloth wraps, stained dark in the middle. Their skin was pale, bluish, like wax. Each child stood motionless, mouth slightly open. They weren't breathing. And yet, their lips moved in perfect sync, forming silent words. I tried to listen, but the sound never came. As I passed them, they turned their heads, all at once, to face me. I froze. Then came a whisper, close, in my ear. "You see too much, for someone who hasn't given yet." I turned around. The girl, the same pale child from before. Only now, her eyes weren't empty. They were hollow. Literally, dark sockets where eyes should have been. Tears of black liquid ran down her cheeks. "You still don't remember, do you?" she asked. I swallowed. "Remember what?" She stepped closer. "You were born here, but you were taken before the offering." I stared at her, cold sweat dripping down my back. "What? Offering?" She pointed to my arm, and that's when I saw it. My name, carved into my skin, letter by letter. Fresh, bleeding. "It started when you arrived," she whispered. "The hollow never forgets what it's owed." Suddenly the walls began to tremble. From behind me came the toll of a massive bell. The same sound from my dreams. Deep, resonant, endless. The children began to move. Slowly, rhythmically, as if guided by the sound. The girl turned and walked away, vanishing into the shadows. I followed. I don't know why. I just knew I had to. She led me to a chamber, vast and circular, filled with stone pillars, each wrapped in vines and bone charms. In the center, a pit, a black, gaping hole in the floor. And from within it, something breathed, not wind, not air. A breath, wet, slow, massive. At the edge of the pit, the girl stood. "This is the hollow," she said. "The heart of it. It sleeps now, but not for long." "What is it?" I asked, barely able to speak. She turned toward me. "It remembers everyone it was denied, everyone taken from it. It speaks to us. And now, to you." From the pit, I heard it. A voice. My voice. Crying for help. Screaming. Begging. It was me, younger. A child. And I remembered. The fire. The night my parents took me and fled this place. The villagers burning. The elders chanting. My mother whispering, "You must never return." But I had. And the hollow had waited. The girl took my hand. "Now, you give back what was taken." I screamed and pulled away, running, stumbling into the dark. Through corridors, past the children who no longer moved. Finally, somehow, I found the square again. It was morning. Birds were singing. My car was parked exactly where I left it, untouched, as if nothing had happened. I didn't hesitate. I drove, tires spinning, engine howling. The road was there now, no fog, no signs, just trees. I didn't stop until I reached the nearest town. But even now, weeks later, the name hasn't faded from my arm. Each morning, the carving bleeds. Just a little. And sometimes, when the wind is just right, I hear it. The bell. Calling. Reminding me. The hollow never forgets. Some doors are never meant to open, but once they do, they never close again. If this story chilled you to the bone, make sure to hit subscribe, drop a like, and share it with someone who's not afraid of the dark. Midnight Mysteries returns soon, with new horrors waiting to be uncovered.